Hi, Patrick Flayton here with the next in the series Planes, Trains, Automobiles and Yachts, How to Find and Keep Good Talent. Today we're going to look at the lower right-hand quadrant, the trains. Just think about a train for a moment. Sturdy, strong, durable. And that's exactly what these people are like. They're transporting goods, people, communication, whatever it is, and that burden is far greater than themselves, but they just keep on marching along. And importantly about them, they know there are certain stations, there are certain times to leave, there are certain times they have to arrive, there are certain routes that are followed, and that's exactly the way that they see their lives. I'd like to give you an example of a train, and that's my own son Cody, who works as an auto electrician. It was his 21st birthday, and I sat at home with his friends waiting for him to return from work. Well, got to 9:30, I got to tell you, I was worried. So I drove down to his work, and there he was, dutifully looking at someone's car trying to fix an electrical problem for them. I said to him, son, it's time to go home. It's time to join your friends. 21st only happen once a lifetime. He looked at me and responded, but Dad, I can't let these people down. And that's the real thing about trains. Sure, they carry the burden, but that's because they feel a sense of duty, a sense of responsibility towards these people. The other thing to remember about trains is there's a certain track that they follow. And their track happens to be the rules, the regulations, the procedures, the way things are done, because without them there'd be absolute chaos. And that brings me to the last point I'd like to make about trains. Hoping that they'll simply adapt to change isn't good enough. Let me give you another example with my son. I asked him, a couple of years ago, the simple question, are you enjoying work? He said, in a couple of years' time, I think I might leave. I said, what would stop you from leaving now? And he said, people will be a bit disappointed with me. They probably wouldn't like me. And I said, how long will that last? And he said, probably, 6, 8 weeks. And I said, so if you leave in 2 years, how long will people be angry and upset with you then? And he sort of said, 6 to 8 weeks. And I just asked, so the reason you're not leaving now? Now, I didn't have to take it any further. I'd laid down the basis of a track. I left him alone to formulate his own plan for how to move from where he was to something he'd be happier doing. And that's often what we have to do with trains. Now, that's as much as I'm going to deal with trains for the moment. I'll come back to them later on. But tomorrow we're going to be dealing with automobiles. So I look forward to seeing you then.